Welcome to Predict the Score, the channel where 5 football fans see if it's possible to predict the outcome of every game in the Premier League season. This week's episode, should Manchester United drop Rashford? Hi, this is episode 10 of the new season. We're looking at match day 8 predictions for this weekend. We'll quickly go over what we did last week. Not quite as good, boys. We only got 6 out of 10 this week.
Yeah. Still over 50% then?
Well, yeah, you can look at that. We aren't getting worse, not better. I'll quickly go over those. I'll put the table up on the screen over there in the corner. Right, Phil.
Come on.
You've got
them
nothing.
2 games.
Yeah.
The bankers, isn't there?
You got nothing.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Everton, Luton, Man United, Crystal Palace.
Come
You're
on.
now expecting at least 2 points.
I get no look.
They let you down. Right, Statto.
Tough.
Got the correct result for West Ham Sheffield, but most importantly, and most annoyingly, he got correct score for Forest Brentford and his game in hand, which was Luton Burnley. It's a massive week for the big man. He put 7 points on us.
Wow.
7 points on the board.
Trying to keep that
Right, Mr. Lover. You
Fixed,
got
this is.
Yeah, it is. You got correct result for Bournemouth Arsenal, and Dave Dino Boss getting stayed down. You got 2 correct results for Newcastle Burnley and Fulham Chelsea. Chelsea finally winning a game.
They
Hey.
looked all right.
Scoring a goal.
They
looked
scored.
all right.
They actually
They scored 2.
I did watch that.
Maybe they've watched our video.
Maybe.
Anyway, right, me, I got nothing. But I did say the Villa Brighton would be a cracking game. But I said it was 3-3, but it was, we turned out 6-1. And City let me down at Wolves. But I'm not exactly heartbroken by that result, must I say. So after all that, that leaves Statto in the top spot. He's running away with it, boys. We need to do something.
Where
Are
you,
results
Phil?
this week?
Where are you, Phil?
We need to up our game. Yeah. Right.
Early days, yeah.
So before we get into this week's weekend's game, remember to hit the like and subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and please give us your comments. We really do appreciate the comments. We really do. Right then, this week, Philliano, you've got the mighty. No.
No.
He's
So
so
mighty.
No. There is going to be no mighty about this, and there is no ting until they become the mighty Manchester United again. So you've got Manchester United versus Brentford and Burnley versus the revitalised Chelsea.
Well, as you can see, no notepad.
Oh,
So we are
Go rogue.
rolling the dice.
Nice one.
Manchester United,
Mm-hmm.
3. Brentford 1. Now, I know what you're thinking. Manchester United have to win this game.
They do. They really do.
They have to win. They are more than capable.
Yeah. At Old Trafford.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they are.
Brentford not been great, have they? So
Brentford
No,
have
they're
been
missing
great.
Tony.
They lost against
well,
Everton as well,
they're
3-1.
missing that spark
With
from
2 of
last
us,
season as well.
with 2
It's
of us,
just-
and we had 10 men for most of the second half.
And do you know what? I know Man United are not looking great at the moment, but I do like that Hojlund.
He's looking good. He's looking like the real deal.
Yeah, but then I think it's hurting Rashford.
It is.
But Rashford hasn't been great.
But that's what I'm trying to say. He's come into the team and he stopped Rashford from playing his normal game, which is
Yeah.
to get.
Do you drop Rashford? Because he hasn't been playing great, you've got to admit that.
Yeah, do we drop Rashford? That could be the question of the week. Do you drop Rashford? Welch.
But yeah, 3-1, I think
What,
United...
Camacho on?
He's good.
Well, he's a good player.
He's a
He
good
is
player, but
Young, hungry.
I
So,
don't know.
yeah.
I don't know.
United have to win that game.
They do. Okay.
Second one, Burnley-Chelsea. I
Yeah.
did watch the Chelsea game against Fulham. I thought they played all right, to be fair. Fulham weren't great. They are missing their top goal scorer.
Yeah.
Well,
But that Mudryk...
not going to get him back either, are they?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, obviously, yeah. That goal was good.
Yeah.
He did take that well.
Yeah, he's going to come good eventually.
But I've gone Burnley 1, Chelsea 2. I think Burnley will score.
Yeah.
I think Chelsea are starting to come together now, I think.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. Right. I've got Statto's. Statto has got Everton, Bournemouth, and Luton Spurs. Spurs fans are going to love this.
It's
Right.
the first game Saturday as well.
Yes, he's got. Right. We go Everton, Bournemouth first. This is Ross's prepared statement because unfortunately not here again this week. Another 6-pointer for both teams. Both have had very poor starts in terms of results. Again, this is another. Could it go either way? He wants to say Everton are slight favourites, being at home, and the fact that Bournemouth haven't won a game this season. Could be a goal fest, or it could be a dull 0-0. But it's definitely going to be scrappy. And Bournemouth have only won once at Goodison Park, and that was back in 2020. Okay, and that was 3-1 back then. Everton had a poor home loss last weekend at Luton, so he's thinking Everton want to put that right. He's gone Everton 2, Luton 1. Okay, right, this one, I'm going to love this. Luton Spurs. We've got the early game on Saturday. It's a bit controversial. Right, here we go. Unlike your good selves, I'm not 100% convinced by this Tottenham team defensively. Going forward, brilliant with players like Son and Maddison, although already they're relying on one player to score the goals. Didn't they used to do that before?
I think they might.
And
What
so,
was his name?
Forget now. Gone to Germany though, isn't he?
gone to Germany.
Scoring
Right.
hat-tricks? Oh, no,
It's
yeah.
not.
No, not.
It's not hat-trick.
Don't mention hat-tricks.
Sorry.
Right, Son's got 6 goals and no other Spurs player is near him. Okay, he says, I think September's results flattered Spurs a little bit, despite winning 3 and drawing 1. They allowed a poor Burnley to score 2. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
And they needed 11 minutes of crazy stoppage time to score 2 against the D-Dars Sheffield. And they were poor most of that match.
They still won though.
End of the day results. Yeah. The Arsenal 2-2 was a good point, but they never took the lead and were always behind in the match. And then the Liverpool match, it says, speaks for itself. Poor VAR decision massively cost Liverpool. Diaz's goal would have made it 1-0. He thinks Liverpool would have gone on to win the match from there. Even with 10 men, Liverpool were creating more chances than Spurs, and it took another sending off and an own goal for Spurs to win. Now
He's
we
very
watched that
anti-Spurs,
match
isn't
in the pub,
We did.
and for me, I actually said to people in the pub, "This looks like a Spurs training game."
Yeah, it
It
did.
was.
They
They
were
were
pushing the
camped.
ball
They
around,
were
yeah.
camped in the Liverpool
They
half.
were,
But
they were.
you know, this is Ross's
Yeah.
opinions on it, so that's fair enough. He said, "Yes, I agree. Spurs have played well, and they have had a lot of luck in September." He says, "I think Luton can cause them problems, especially at Kenilworth Road. Ex-Barnsley player Carlton Morris to bag a brace for Luton. The big man is going. Luton 2, Spurs 2.
Wow.
He likes
Wow.
Luton, don't he?
Wow.
He loves a bit of Luton.
Wow, wow,
What's
wow.
even smoking?
Well, look, he's up there at the top
What
for a
has
reason, isn't he?
what's he on? But yeah, let's go. Okay,
Okay, yeah.
moving on. Mr. Lover,
Yes.
you've got Fulham Sheffield, West Ham Newcastle. West Ham Newcastle could be a good game.
It could be a really good game.
Yeah.
Both, obviously
Newcastle
both been
don't
in Europe
travel.
as well this week.
Yeah, Newcastle don't travel particularly well, do they?
Well, I'll start off with the Fulham. Was it Fulham Sheffield United?
Yeah.
Sheffield.
Yeah, both poor teams. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Both going to struggle for goals.
Yeah,
Yeah, Fulham at home. I've gone a boring 0-0.
ooh,
I just
you've got to have them in.
I can't see any goals.
We don't
I'm
like predicting them,
staying-
but they do happen.
Yeah, it's either that or there's going to be 3-3. It's going to be a draw either way. You know what I mean?
It's
It's,
gonna-
going to be boring. I'm
I'd
just
say
dull.
it's going to be the last match on
Yeah.
Match of the Day.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Last
You
match.
got it wrong
just-
last
I
time.
did.
It's just going to be boring.
Okay.
I've just got no hope for it at all. So
What
yeah.
about West Ham Newcastle?
This one-
could be a great game.
This could be fantastic. Hammers don't lose a lot at home.
No.
They've been playing well as well. Good win for them in Germany the weekend. Well, this week, sorry. But Newcastle tore.
Even better
PSG
win.
apart
Even
and
better
played.
win.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll touch on Newcastle in a bit.
Yeah. I'm going West Ham 1 and Newcastle 3.
Ooh,
Yeah, nice.
like that.
Yeah. Newcastle when they get it right, they look unstoppable.
Okay.
They're looking good. But when they're playing football like that, yeah.
Did
not a lot of teams can touch them.
No,
Did
they were
Isaac come
superb.
off,
Yeah.
did Isaac come off injured in the first half or so? I'm sure he did or something.
I'm not sure. Just see the goals.
So
Yeah,
they got
so-
they got Wilson anyway. So
Well, I've seen
it's
the
like-
highlights. But yeah.
Righto. Okay, Dave, Keno, Dino, Bosh, brilliant. You've got Wolves Villa. Oh, big Midlands Derby.
Don't win a lot.
And Palace versus your team, Forest.
Okay, I'm going to start with.
Eye candy, Dave.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Give the ladies one for the camera, Dave.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm going to start with Crystal Palace Forest.
Yeah.
They've played 6 times in the Premier League with 3 draws and 3 wins for Forest. Palace will be buzzing after beating Man United. Sorry. I think it'll be a close game because
Who'd
the
they
way
beat again?
Man United.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't say them a bit. And yeah, I think it'll be a close game the way both teams play. So going for 1 each because we're away from home as well.
Yeah, fair enough.
So
you
I'll
take
wait.
a point?
I'll take a point away.
point
Yeah,
away.
pay a point at Palace at the moment. Yeah,
Always.
I'd have taken a point at Palace. Okay, well, you got.
I got Wolves.
Oh, the
It's
Midlands Derby.
good.
We're
Okay.
missing the Midlands Derby.
Yeah, we are.
Now
We are
Leicester are
missing.
not there, Phil.
They're not a proper one now. I think the Wolves fans have got a bit more about it than what we do. We don't really care about Wolves. Got on it.
You win your
Yeah.
league.
You upset the Wolves fans out there,
I
Phil.
don't care, mate. I think they treat this game as a derby, and I think the Villa fans don't really care. To be honest,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay.
Just hope that don't bite you in the arse.
No, it doesn't matter if it does, mate. I still wouldn't care.
Okay.
Okay. Played 16 times with Wolves winning 6, Villa 5, and 5 draws. So very even stats. But Villa have only won once in the last 8 meetings with Wolves. And Wolves winning 5 of them. So a bit of a bogey team for Villa at the moment. Both teams will be going into this game on a high with Wolves beating Man City and Villa destroying Brighton.
Yeah.
So with this in mind, I've gone 2-1 Villa.
Ooh. Okay. Nice one. Okay, I like that one. Right then, on to my games this week, and I think I've got the 2 games of the week: Brighton, Liverpool, and Arsenal versus Man City. Definitely, I think that's 2 games of the week. So let's get on to those quickly. Right, this is my prediction. I've got Super Sunday. Great. Right, Brighton, Liverpool. 2 games, looking for revenge. Both with something to prove, and that is going to make for a great game. The last 2 games in the league between these two have been a 3-0 win for Brighton and a 3-3 draw. So there's definitely goals in this match. But out of these 2, I think Liverpool have got the most resolve and the most strength to come back from the disappointment at Spurs. So I'm going with Brighton 1, Liverpool 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think Liverpool have got more. They
I
want
think
it more.
Brighton have dipped a little bit,
They
you know,
have
because
dipped.
like
They
last
have,
night
they
they had
have.
to come back from 2-0 down.
Yeah.
Fair play,
You know.
good
Well,
result.
fair play, coming back from it.
Yeah, but
Good
it's-
result for them.
There was a
They
lot of mistakes happening.
They're letting a
Yeah.
lot of goals in,
I
aren't
think
they?
Dunk was at fault for one goal
Yeah.
this last
Oh.
night.
Yeah, like I say,
Yeah.
Brighton are good, but they just need to push on for that next
Yeah.
level. Okay, next game I've got Arsenal versus Man City. Now, I was listening to TalkSpot on the way in this morning, and they're bigging this up, saying that Arsenal are the only people that can challenge City for the title. Yeah, okay, right. Arsenal haven't beaten City in the league since 2015.
Wow.
Yeah? Right, there's been cup games and charity shield games and stuff. Okay, I mean, they did win the last community shield on penalties and after a 101st minute equaliser.
That's only
So-
because of this season with the extended.
Yeah.
Couple of seasons.
101st minute equaliser, and then they went to penalties and they won on penalties. Okay, still not convinced by Arsenal at all. Yes, they had a big win 4-0 at Bournemouth last week, but to me they don't look like title challengers at all. City will be too strong from them. Much better squad depth. Subs will make all the difference in this game, and I'm going for Arsenal 1, Man City 3.
We like a 3-1, don't you?
I do like a 3-1 on these.
3-1.
Do absolutely love a
Yeah.
3-1.
Yeah.
So that's our predictions for this week. Got any other business?
Do you want Newcastle?
Newcastle winning the Champions League?
I'm sure.
Well, reported on TalkSport this morning, Simon Jordan came out and said that Newcastle will win the Champions League before PSG win it. But I just want to point out that big man Statto predicted that 2 months ago on our opening review of the season.
Going by that performance,
Great beer, great beer.
Yeah, everybody gets a crate of beer.
Yeah.
If Newcastle win the Champions League, you'll get a crate of beer.
Come on.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Okay, right. That's it for this week
Is
then.
that it?
I think so.
I think so.
Remember to hit that like and subscribe button and
Yes.
let us know if you agree or disagree. We'd love to hear from you. But let's see how we do this weekend. Until then,
Go!